Hello and welcome back to Tati Living. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and clicking on this video. And today I just have a quick message. I try to keep it as brief as possible. So I was just going over and I journal here on the weekends and just reflect overall on my week. And there's a big message that I wanted to share, because it's been something that I've explored this week and also something that I feel that will give value. So when we're creating a life that we desire, a pattern, a new habit, or anything of that nature, what I've noticed is that the old pattern or the old way of being will usually get louder. Let me turn that out. And will try to grip on to your life, because it's no longer, now you're letting go of that pattern, and that pattern has been with you for so long and you've done things a certain way. And so when we try to create new ways of being, these things get louder. So it's very important for us to have an awareness practice, which for me that includes meditating, because meditating makes us more aware, right? That's the point of meditation, is yes, to calm down, relax, but also it brings more awareness to our thinking and our patterns in our minds. So that is a game changer, and I would recommend, at least, it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but 5 to 10 minutes in the morning or during your day, anytime, even before bed, to where I recommend in the morning, because that way you can kind of set the tone for the day. And that's been extremely helpful for me. But that way you can be aware of the thoughts, right? And not let them grip you as tightly, and become aware and just watch them, right? The other thing that I would add on to that is allowing of the old thoughts to be, and not trying to make them go away, because when you resist those thoughts, they only become bigger. So you don't want to try to make them, oh no, I'm doing the wrong thing, that all these old thoughts are coming back, when it's really, no, you're doing the right thing. And that's why they're getting louder, because you are now creating a new way of being. That's why they're getting louder. So you're not on the wrong track because these things get louder. You're in the right track, and you have to may remember that constantly. And for me, for example, I am leaning more into having a more relaxed nervous system, to be in a better states of being, a more relaxed, more healthy nervous system. And what happens is that the old, more chaotic part of my nervous system will try to come in and feed me through. It could be maybe obsessive thoughts, or old patterns of like, hey, over here, like, remember when we used to do this and have so much fun, right? But really, that when you do those things and you follow that was more from a place of a chaotic energy, energy that wants to feed itself again, because now you're not feeding it, so it wants you to feed it. So, and it comes in many ways, right? Like that's life as temptation, as in some religions they say that's the devil, right? And it's really, that's what it is. A lot of it's internal, guys. We want to blame the outside world or other people, like it's so and so's fault, but really it's all an inside job, and it's up to you to stay on top of it when we're creating these patterns. So one meditating to become aware. And two, another thing I would suggest is having a sort of protection practice, whether whatever that is for you. It could be a protection in the way of maybe, creating a bubble around you before going outside, or for example, having a healing white light to protect you before going outside, or any sort of practice, a sort of protection that helps you, because that's going to protect you even from external circumstances, and even from, so you could stay in line on that which you desire. So those are things I would recommend when we're creating the life that we desire and creating new patterns. Is one, meditate very early in the morning, I would suggest. And then two, have a form of spiritual protection that you're doing every day. I know I'm saying the word spiritual, but really it's just a protection for you to be more aware of the energies that are coming in, being from the external, and also to stay in line with that life that you desire. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in this quick message, and I hope that you took away something that helps you. And also, please remember to subscribe over to my email and download that link to find out more about your intuitive type. Make sure that you follow and click on my link to find out more about your unique intuitive type. Thank you so much.